Hi Aries, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot and welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to cover the time frame of February the 16th through February 22nd. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to select the overall energy here, excuse me, with the Oracle Energy card. So where this is a general reading for the Aries collective, if you're noticing messages not resonating with you, it just means that those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well, they're really more or less just guidelines for me so that I know when to post where I'm at. If you're noticing things resonating a few days or weeks before, that's perfectly normal. Just keep that in mind. They're just general guidelines. Spirit, please provide a message for Aries. What message would you like to come forward for Aries during the time frame of February the 16th through February 22nd? A message for Aries, please, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to take the first card out here, and it says, Harness Mystic Power. God, I love this card. Harness Mystic Power. All right, let's get some clarifying details for you, Aries. All right. Spirit, please provide us with additional details for Aries. All right, that was pretty quick. Okay. We have Knight of Wands. Definitely getting some form of passion, definite passion vibe. Generally, this can be symbolic of activity, movement, energy, communication, and even relationships. So at this time, when I see this card come out, it's really a reminder here to stay grounded. That's really going to allow you to tap into your own personal energies. And you're going to want to be very in tune with the people and the situations that you are allowing in your time and your space. Yeah, so I'm really getting a real sense here, however, that the overall energies really are of passion and a lot of movement with passion. So let's move on and we'll get some additional details. But overall, I'm feeling it's very, it's a seductive type of energy, to be honest with you. Next card, Five of Wands. This can definitely relate to you becoming the observer. There could be some competition here. This generally does represent competition. feel like you're actually being pulled in two different directions at this time. So I am sensing that it is a reading, it's definite relationship energy, it's romantic relationship, it's very passionate. It almost seems like there's two energies here. So you have two individuals who maybe are in competition for your attention. And I am very much feeling with this overall energy here, it's actually the mystic power that you are emitting at this time that is so incredibly intriguing and passionate and sensual. Um, Likely why you have two individuals who are at this time very much seeking your attention. All right, next card, King of Pentacles. All right, so this is going to be this is symbolic here of trust. It does appear that in your decision making process here, you already know intuitively who it is that you can trust. You already know on a very instinctive level. So that is a very important message. I'm very much sensing that there could be a pull in your emotions as far as selecting someone based on just pure roar. I don't even know how to speak my words. It's so overbearing and powerful. It's more about one situation being completely lust and another situation being a complete match, and somebody who really is the whole package. They're loyal, trustworthy, and you know that it's definitely the safer option, I guess you could say. um, and of course the other is just, it's risky, right? So it's really, are you at the point where you're looking to take a risk? And I gotta say, next card up is the Tower, right? So this is chaos. So at this point, I do feel that you're giving up control here. So I do feel that what's happening is you may lean towards lust, and then there's something here around you're feeling very vulnerable in a relationship. I gotta say, it does appear like you're in such a passion with an individual that you are lusting for, that it does seem like that is just instinctively based on this mystical power that you have. You each have this pull and magnetic draw towards each other, and it's something that I think a lot of you are succumbing to at this time. Not everyone. Um, and hey, if that's what you're looking for, fantastic. Um, but overall, I feel that that is unfortunate as far as it's really bringing upon a tower moment here, because you're realizing the better suited option for you, and as far as your heart space goes, is the second option, which you didn't choose, right? So there could definitely be chaos here with this tower. But I am feeling quite a bit of vulnerability here in your relationship, and it's not with the person that you're lusting. So that's very much the tower moment here, likely with that second individual. But I will say we have the Fool card next, so I'm so happy that it came out. It's a risk card. This is symbolic of risk. So you are potentially taking that risk. But the other symbolic meaning here for this card is starting over. So it's really just here to remind you to kind of look before you leap, right? So be careful if you're diving right in. But this is very symbolic of a new beginning. So it's really going to be important that you're following your heart's desire at this time. And I'm really very much hearing be practical and make sure that your dream is realistic. So if you're listening to your intuition, it's gonna safely guide you forward. So really don't get distracted by others' opinions. It's you and your intuition that really needs to make this call. There really is a bright future here, I'm sensing. But like I say, I mean, there's definite situations as well. It's kind of split 50-50. It's almost like some people are going to go, for the situation that's passion, and I think kind of regret it afterwards, and really feel that vulnerability towards the second option, which was really where their heart space was at. But unfortunately, it maybe took that event to happen for them to kind of come to terms with that. Um, yeah, that's definitely what I'm sensing. But the Fool does indicate that you have an opportunity here for a new beginning. So, however that relates to your particular situation. And the last card we have is Seven of Swords. Yeah, again, this is going to be you listening to your intuition. It can definitely relate to a loss. So this is maybe another indication here that if you are not just looking, for a good time, if you really are, and you're okay with that, then, fantastic. But if you're really kind of struggling with an internal battle as far as trying to decide what it is that your heart truly wants, and you're really putting a lot of thought and effort, and you're really being, strict and disciplined with yourself, then this card really is a second indication in this reading that there potentially could be loss by choosing the more riskier situation, I guess is how you can put it. All right, so that is the end of your reading for this week. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select an inspirational message to end this reading. All right, Spirit, please provide one additional message for Aries. One last message for Aries, please, Spirit. There it is. We have the universe has your back. Oh, what a way to just end things on a good note, right? Knowing the truth is that the universe has your back. Allowing you to really stay in the positive vibes needed to go forward with the trust and knowing that the universe does have your back. Love that. That's beautiful. All right. So as I said, that's the end of your reading for this week. I want to thank each and every single one of you who watched these videos. I'm so, so, so grateful. And if you haven't already and you would like to come back and visit me from week to week, please go ahead, click on like and subscribe.